Mio CW. You can take NXT out of the Performance Center, but you can't take the Performance Center out of NXT. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. WWE trying to branch out, trying to make NXT something it's not. They were trying to push it into bigger and better things, and it's came backfiring on them big time. So we know that WWE NXT is moving to the CW network. Julia has already told us all about it. She gave us a very detailed description of the move. Me, yo, CW. So yeah, we know what's happening. We know they're moving to CW. We know that they're getting CM Punk on week 1. They're getting Randy Orton on week 2. And it looks like WWE were really trying to make a move with this move, pun intended, because they wanted to go big time. They wanted to branch out. Never mind this small little Performance Center crap where it reminds you of a really shitty, cheap, lame PG version of the Impact Zone. But the Impact Zone was way better than this. But anyway, point is, it would remind you that NXT every week inside the same little Performance Center with the same little section of fans, they decided, look, we're going to do better than that. We're going to branch out. And they decided for the second show on CW to actually go to the Enterprise Center in St. Louis, Missouri, which holds 18,000 seat arena for NXT. However, that venue has been changed, and NXT are now moving to a venue with the capacity of just over 3,000 fans.
And I've no idea, right, why they thought this would be a good idea. Because you look when they do their wee Diddy pay-per-views, right? Oh, No Mercy. Oh, Great American Bash. It's in like 18,000 seater arenas, but like 3/4 of it's quartered off. Seriously, see Randy Orton, right? I know he's Randy Orton and he's from St. Louis, but he's not drawing 15,000 seats, man. With nothing on the line. It's just him making an appearance.
Yeah, people it's not like he's challenging for the NXT title or something like that.
Why not do that, though?
Because he'd have to lose Stephen Page, and nobody wants to see that.
Turn the page.
But yeah, I mean, I appreciate them going for it, like, but to me, this is dumb. Very, very dumb. They were never going to do 18,000. I mean, why not try and go somewhere in the middle? You know, why not? Yeah, we'll try and branch out.
9,000.
But, you know, 18,000 I just don't think was realistic. But whatever. They haven't managed to sell it out. They haven't even managed to get close. I believe as of right now, they've only sold approximately 3,000 tickets. So that is why they're moving. Because it does make sense. I mean, you would rather be in a 3,000 arena and sell it out than be in an 18,000 arena and have, like, you know, 80%, 85% of the arena be fucking empty. That's not a good look.
Yeah, it's not a good look, but I don't know what they were thinking here. They were never going to... How were they ever going to sell that out? They were never going to sell it. It's ridiculous thinking, man.
They weren't. So
it's the same with Punk. I don't know if he's the week before or the week after, but
he's the week before.
I think Punk's got way more chance of selling out an arena in Chicago. But
yeah, because we know what the Chicago fans are like. They're kind of crazy for CM Punk.
Yeah, but let's not pretend. I'm not going to pretend it would be a slam dunk, man.
No, but I do think that CM Punk in Chicago will get more people in than Randy Orton in St. Louis.
No, absolutely, but for me, don't know what Shawn Michaels' wonky eye was looking at.
No, me neither. Now, this is what is said about the move. So, quote, the NXT event scheduled for Tuesday, October 8 at the Enterprise Center in St. Louis has been relocated to the factory at the district of Chesterfield, Missouri. Refunds and exchanges are available at all original points of purchase. Tickets for the NXT event at the factory at the district will go on sale next Wednesday, September 18, 12 p.m. CT via Ticketmaster. End of quote. So that looks like to me that I'm assuming if you bought a ticket and you want to keep it, you can, or are they just like refunding all tickets? I'm assuming it's more a case of it's a change of venue. If you don't want to if the new venue is like not appropriate or a convenience or whatever, then you can get a refund. I'm assuming they're not going to refund all the tickets here, but then they said that the new tickets do not go on sale until September 18th.
I feel like they'll need to refund every ticket because it's a different arena.
Yeah, and you're not getting you're not getting the same seats that you purchased, and like they've already sold 3,000 tickets. Well, look, first of all, WrestleTex have posted on Twitter, WWE NXT Tuesday, October 8th, 6:30 p.m. Enterprise Centre. Available tickets, 2,890 now. I believe they set up the show for over 4,000 tickets. So they had like over 4,000. They were trying to make it for 4,000, over 4,000 people, which would still leave a massive amount of the arena sold, like not sold. So that makes no sense to me. They're much better going to an arena where they can sell out. But the problem is, if they're going to this new arena and it holds just over 3,000, and they've already sold about 3,000, if they're planning on selling more tickets on September 18, then they must be refunding all the tickets previously sold.
No, they're going to have to, because it's ridiculous to have some people refunding but some people not.
So you think all the tickets will be refunded?
Yeah.
I suppose if you bought front row, it's like, or you've bought a certain seat, it's like, how can they really transfer you? So, you know, it is a mess. And, I mean, it might lead now to a couple of people maybe missing out, a few hundred people missing out, or who knows, maybe people aren't really interested in this smaller arena. But it's
Anybody paying money for this deserves to have their money hoovered off them, man.
But it's not a good look. It's not a good look at all.
No, it's not a good look at all. It's cheap, it's pathetic. You know what? They bit off more than they can chew. Tougher than a $2 steak. All those sayings. They should never have attempted it. They've went for it. Egg on their face. Bang, bang. Good night. They should never have done it. Not a chance. Ethan fucking Page is the champ. Think they're going to sell it in 18,000 seat arena?
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to happen. But look at Raw. I mean, Raw in like the mid-90s. I mean, they weren't in massive arenas and they were sold out. So it just looks good. You know, you'd much rather be in a smaller arena and sell out than be in a large arena and not sell it.
Yeah. No, you're right, absolutely.
Even when you look at AEW All In, I mean, yeah, they brought a decent amount of fans, but when you look around the stadium and you see empty seats, it just doesn't look great.
No, it doesn't look great. It looks cheap, it looks pathetic, and I mean, NXT, it's not held in Wembley, but I mean, thank God it's not held in Wembley. Be a sea of red seats.
You know, you look at Raw and SmackDown's not doing 18,000.
No.
Now I get it, they never set up the arena to do 18,000. They weren't intending to do 18,000. I believe they set up to do 4,500. But still, they've only sold 3,000 in the old arena. And, you know, if you've got like 1,500 tickets or seats empty, that's going to look a lot.
No, it is. It's going to look horrendous.
So, I mean, it probably makes sense.
It makes sense, but they should never have done it in the first place, guys. And that's where we're going to end it. Will we be tuning in on the CW network to watch this NXT?
Aye, we'll be there.
I have voices in my head, they talk to me, they put me to bed, they talk to me.